Welcome to the What Now podcast. I'm your host, Amanda Powers. Follow along as I figure out how to go from feeling lost and at a crossroads in my life to hopefully, eventually, being found. If you have ever felt like you needed a change or pivoting from your current experience is necessary, but you just don't know how, join me. Wanderers are always welcome. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to What Now, a podcast for the lost and found. This is your host, Amanda, and welcome to the final part of our interview with my good friend, Judah. If you've made it through part 1 and part 2 so far, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you grinding and getting into this content with me. He and I had so much fun putting it together, but we get a little chaotic in this third part. I enjoy interviewing him so much and spending time with him, and so I hope this brings some levity to your day and insights into the bodybuilding world and what it's been like for him on his fitness journey and how he hopes he can put forth his gifts and help others in the world and improve our interpretations of fitness and how we implement that in our lives. And let's cheer him on. And without further ado, here's part 3 of the saga. Because you believed in the grind, and when you can finally see the fruits of the labor, you're not just taking it for granted. You're going, all right, I got that. What do I do to build it up to the next level? Like it almost just not necessarily better. What is it? You stay humble but never satisfied, or like you stay hungry but never satisfied, or that's some phrase that Christian Guzman talks about, right? When he does the summer shredding. It's the Alpha Elite motto, and I'm blanking on it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I know. I know exactly what you're talking about. I just,
but never satisfied. Yeah.
Girl, it's Saturday. I ain't supposed to be thinking on Saturdays.
Don't make me think. Versus I made you talk for 2 hours. You're like, this is the most social I've been. I told you last night I had an anxiety attack. I did not want to go out, and now you're making me talk to you.
Amanda, if anything, this is a treat.
This is a treat for you? Oh, I'm glad.
Talking to you is always a treat, and we just so happen to be recording it.
Well, that's right. You go out into the public and you let them know you got a friend that it's a delight to talk to and that they would love to interview them.
I ain't sending nobody who has not committed to bettering themselves in some type of way. Yeah, you might have something to talk about, but if you are not like really locked in with that mentality of I'm going to get this.
Yeah.
You know, that's one thing that Judah's burning day is going to happen is the notion of all of those people that talk the good game. And that's one thing that I've just learned along my journey is, man, everybody, and it goes back to that guy in the gym who wants to come and give me random advice. People just like to hear themselves talk sometimes.
Sure.
And they don't really put much emphasis on the actual information that they're giving out. They just want to be heard. And, you know, I've had a great opportunity now to kind of, through humility, just to sit back and hear what they got to say. Maybe they can give me something that can further me along. Never take that out of consideration. So that's kind of where I've been, is just, you know, humbling myself to a place where, just as my mom would say, studying to be quiet, because there's so much power in silence. We don't have to respond to everything.
Yeah.
And I think living like that has allowed me to hear people out before I ever make any type of judgment call, before I make any type of, you know, whatever I want to think about that person. I hear them out first. They might not know how to explain themselves. And like most guys I've learned in the gym, guys say stupid stuff in the gym because they don't have anything else to say. I know, being a very attractive woman, you've had a guy come up to you, and I guarantee when he said something to you, he walked away and slammed his head against the wall in the bathroom like, that was so stupid. I like her, and I said something so stupid. Like, that 2.5 right there, that's a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, just something stupid, and you're like, not knowing that he really likes you. But the fact that he just wanted to say something, and that's how I had to look at most guys in the gym. I want to be approachable. I want to be someone can ask advice from. I can't get upset when somebody comes up and says something stupid, because you know what? That might have been the only thing they had to say. They just wanted to get my attention.
It's
I could be
possible.
blocking my blessings by being an ass.
Well, don't do that.
I've
Don't.
learned.
I'm not. Mom, God.
Not on my drum set.
No, I have not been approaching the gym in a very, very long time. But
Because you're aggressive.
I'm not aggressive. I'm doing nothing. I'm
Hold on,
over
let
it,
me do
bro.
that.
But I'm not though. Like I'm not. I don't say anything. Like, is me being in my own zone aggressive though? Because like I've also, it's got to be hard to walk up to a girl if she's wearing like over the ear headphones. Like I'm wearing, you know, my Beats or whatever, and I'm just doing my own thing. Like you would have to actually tap me on the shoulder to make me take them off to turn around and look at you. Like, so you'd have to be ready to say something if you're going to make me stop in the middle of the
You know how
exercise.
much pressure that is?
So much pressure. But that's what I'm saying is like that's why I'm not getting approached. But I think the last time I remember a man specifically coming up to me and a friend while we were working out, I was trying to show her the mechanics of squats. And when you're using just the regular barbell, not like an assisted Smith machine situation, and trying to explain to her, you are this height, so your squats are going to look different from me because I have a different femur length and
Bone lengths, yes.
yeah, I've got different bone lengths. So for me and my hip structure, because of my scoliosis, I'm going to bend and look like this, but I'm using the same muscles to get back up and pull up and do what I need to do. And I'm protecting my core like this. So like, I'm just explaining to her the physical cues that she needs to be looking for her body. And she starts doing the weights and like doing like practice reps and stuff. And a guy comes up to us and he's like, you need to tell her like her feet need to be at this position, or she needs to move the bar lower or higher, or whatever it is that he was doing. And I was like, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Have a good workout, whatever. And he walks away. And I'm like, if you had not listened, clearly you had not listened to anything that I had just explained to her, because you're teaching her how to do it for your body and you are not the same as her. So why are you trying to walk up to us and tell her that what I just said is complete bullshit? Because it's like, I didn't tell her what to do for me. I told her what to do for her. And like, that's how she's going to learn to do the reps correctly for herself and get stronger and get better at it each time. And that was what was frustrating to me. Is like, you were just trying to watch us because we were bending over. Like, go away. Like,
Yeah. And I first off,
come on, bruh.
bruh.
But that's the last time that
Um,
happened. That was years and years ago. That was when I was still working at the bureau. But like, yeah, no, thank
okay.
you, no, thank you.
So that story don't even apply anymore, because right now, between your coordinated gym outfits,
Oh, I'm
what
cute as hell. Like, did you watch what I posted the other
oh, forget that. No.
day?
What is your smell right now?
What do I smell like? What do you mean?
What is your fragrance of the month right now? What you got going? What Bath and Body Works combination you got rolling right now, my girl?
You're disgusting. All right. Um, I'll have to turn this episode into the subscriber episode, because I'm not going to be giving away all my secrets, Judah. I'm
I'm
giving all
on
these
with it.
free fantasies right now. No, right now, Amanda likes to smell like, okay, long story short, I am a Chanel woman. That is a different story, but I have
Yeah,
found
much different.
it's a different story for another day. But I am a Chanel woman, and so I right now I have Coco Mademoiselle, and I think it's called Gabrielle is one of the other ones. So I kind of switch between those two, and then deodorant is probably just Dove Advanced Men's, because a girl be sweating. So
That Dove will do something to you by itself.
well,
And it go the one that goes on clear. It's solid but goes on clear.
yeah, yes, yeah. I'm pointing at him right now. Nobody can see this, but yes, that one. I know. And for anybody that also can't see, we look like two idiots because we're both in black headphones and black tank tops, and we just both lifted our arms up at the same time. You're like, yeah, totally. You're so.
So that smell combination, girl. Oh my God!
Yeah.
You
That's what I smell like all the time. Yeah.
You're scaring the men away.
Because I smell good?
You smell expensive.
Okay, but some people like expensive.
Who? What guy?
Okay, but also, just because I smell expensive doesn't mean I'm expecting you to be expensive. Or
Did
like,
you know that you could actually smell too good?
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm a guy. We're always ridiculous.
Hold on. How do you know that I don't have money on my own and can pay for whatever the hell I want? Or that not
That no,
good smell?
that's the problem.
Oh, because I'm too independent and smell too good? That's why nobody wants to talk to
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Mm, I'm gonna be alone. I'm gonna be alone forever then. She
First
takes
off,
care of her skin. She buys good food. She takes care of her body. How dare her?
Judah and
She
Amanda are
pays her
dating
own
now.
bills. Her car is paid off.
Hold
Like,
on, hold on. Judah is
what?
dating Amanda right now.
Are you?
It's
Oh,
Amanda's birthday,
okay. Well, this is the hypothetical reason why I'm alone. All right.
and Judah knows the fragrances of Amanda. All right.
Yeah.
First off,
What?
I want to buy Amanda. I want to restock her fragrance counter. Where the hell am I buying this Chanel from?
The
And
department.
how much is this going to be? So should I buy? Should I buy the diamond ring or the perfume? Which one?
I mean, neither. If
Because
that's
they
your.
because they both cost about the same.
No, they do not.
In a man's mind, you. I thought you was gonna be like, no, I was in Bath and Body Works and I combined this. No, you was like, I'm a Chanel girl, and
I
I was
am.
like, you know what? I quit.
Shut up. It's not
Like you
that
got
bad. Also, if you're trying to be resourceful, there are knockoff brands that do it that have the exact same ingredients. They just sell it for the other price. And that's what I was going to tell you is that they're not a sponsor of the show, but I do like them a lot. It's called Dossier, Dossier, and you can look it up. And they do men's and women's and unisex fragrances, but they mimic the famous brands like Le Labo and Chanel and Yves Saint Laurent and stuff. And you can go on and pick whatever the famous brand is that you're trying to mimic, and you can buy that. And then if you subscribe to it, you get like the monthly discount to buy whatever you.
kind of like Scentbird for men.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. But
Yeah.
this one caters to all gender identity in that sense. But you
Once
don't.
again, you smell expensive, so that was the kind of the crux
Okay, so
of the
that's why
point that I was trying to make.
you the hypothetical man are not going to approach me in the gym because I smell too expensive, and you think I'm not going to be down to earth down to earth enough to date.
Not just it's just not your smell. You are put together, my dear.
Oh,
That
okay.
means if I'm
Yeah.
coming up at Amanda, see, you got to remember, man, I'm a hunter. I
You're a
don't want the
hunter.
buffalo. I
Okay.
don't want the young bull buffalo that I know that can possibly break my jaw by kicking me in the face. I want the
Mhm.
slightly aged bull that has enough meat but won't put up a fight. When I look at Amanda, there's so many things that go like you're confident, you smell amazing, so therefore I kind of want to stick around you. It's gonna make me look creepy because I love women that smell good in the gym. Like,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
sometimes I have to get away from them because it throws off my whole thought process. So you got that
Mhm.
going for you. You are look, you get your gym clothes delivered to you. You know it's always gonna be put together. Like you are a guy just knows that he's gotta have his, what together to approach you.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. And when he does make that jump to approach you, I don't think he's done the homework on like what the first conversation might be. He's just kind of jumping in the water and not, and
Mm.
that's the thing about dating nowadays. It's like you want to get to know a person, but we have been told that first appearances and first interactions are everything. And
Right.
I just created this whole person who you may or may not be by just observing you in the gym. You talking about that girl that smell good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like her too. Because we all know, like guys,
Mm.
I'm telling you, the conversation that we
Oh,
have,
very aware how men talk.
yeah.
I've,
Yeah.
I never told. I don't know if I ever told you this or not, but like, I found out when I got transferred to Philadelphia. People can take it or leave it with this story, but I found out later that there was a group chat among a specific group of agents at headquarters and just around, spread out throughout the country. But they would talk about whoever the fresh meat was that would come into their offices, and I had made
Kind of
it
like
on the list.
prison.
Oof. Yeah, not good. But yeah, I had made it on the list, and there were apparently several people in that group chat that knew exactly who I was when they listed off the description. They're like, "Oh yeah, I know that analyst. I seen her."
So,
So I'm highly aware that men talk all kinds of trash,
but that's what we
gnarly
do.
stuff that you don't want to hear. Yeah,
You know how many girls I'm dating in the gym right now?
none.
They don't know it. I got like 4 or 5 different girlfriends in the gym. Don't know their name. Don't care to know their name.
Hold on. Okay,
But
hold on. So I'm right. The answer's no, none, zero. But in your
yeah,
head, you're dating 5 of them.
it's called a gym relationship.
A gym
And
relationship. You just made that up.
so what? It's a T-shirt idea.
So you're
Anyways,
Jim Bay. You're openly telling me on live on this podcast that you've been cheating on Jim Bay
I just
with
see that's the thing. You
5 other
can't
women.
cheat in a gym relationship because no
Really?
one knows that you're cheating. See, one of my relationships with one of my okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give you like the relationship status of one of my bays. She comes in at a certain time. We give
Right.
each other the customary, like those new shoes you got on.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and that's it. It's always a compliment or a
Yeah.
smile, and it's moving on. Another one, you just got different relationships with different, it's just, oh, she working out next to me because she wants to talk to me. Like you got this whole thing going on in your head, but it's
Mm-hmm.
never being manifested on the outside, which keeps you totally safe. You have no strings attached. She know, and I know that if we knew, we're in a relationship. I ain't even got to buy her flowers.
Well, I think you should buy somebody flowers if you want to buy them
No,
flowers.
you will violate the gym relationship boundaries.
Well,
The
no,
moment you take the relationship into reality, you are in direct violation of gym relationship.
gym relationship. Wow. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I
You
guess
know
I
how
gotta
many
go to
guys you
the gym.
dating right now?
In their heads. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Probably not that. I don't know if it's that many because I haven't been in a minute, but yeah, they're probably like,
Just
"We're
watch the ones who smile at you, and it's one of those smiles where
yeah." Okay, well,
it's
I'll
like
go.
don't be creepy. Smile at her, let her know that you saw her, but don't be
Uh-huh.
creepy.
Okay, well, you got to come with me then, so you can suss it out. You can let me
Well,
know.
I'm
You can let
gonna
me know if it's 5 or 0, like I think. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you all that's gonna happen once we work out again. It becomes very aggressive because I'm telling you from foot on the ground experience. The moment my bae comes in with her husband or boyfriend, shit's over. It's over. I cancel that relationship. I can't deal with that hurt. I can't deal with the hurt of her bringing her husband and putting him all in my face
Okay.
after all these months of us being together. I
So
didn't
you're
even know
saying
she had.
so you're saying we
Yeah,
can't work out together
we
because
can, but you run the
it'll
risk of
ruin the
yeah,
fantasy for everybody else.
yeah. And then they're gonna,
Why do
how
I
they
care
used to
about
hold the
this?
door open for you. They're not gonna hold the door open for you. They're gonna tell your man to hold the
None of
door
them
open
hold
for
the door open for me now. Nobody does that. I think you're getting way too caught up in this fantasy.
you
That's
because this is
nuts.
the only life that I have, Amanda.
Don't take it away from me. Do not show up to my
God.
gym. I will act like I don't know you.
Went to the concert last night because I'm so caught up in gym relationships.
Okay, that's ridiculous. You can't not live your life because of what 5 hypothetical women you see maybe once a week might think of
Once a
you.
week, no. See, to be one of my gym bays, you got to be very consistent in what you do.
Yeah, but you don't see all 5 women every single day. You
Yeah, I
see,
do.
are you living there? Like what do you all 5 women all work out at the exact same time every day?
Yeah, that's why I have consistently worked out at that time.
Oh, okay. Now I'm following. I only go when my wives are there. See, this is exactly what I needed to
No,
know about what men think, because I don't show up consistently. I go to the gym, but I don't show up every day at 9 or every day at 5. Like I go when I can. So like I don't. That's why I don't think there's a real theory here at
yeah.
all. Nobody knows who I am at that gym because I'm not there at the same time as anybody
Well,
ever.
I'm telling you, the consistent girls are scoop. They're off the market. I'm telling you like that. I literally see, except on Thursday because I don't work out on Thursday. Thursday is my rest day.
Thursday, I let my penis take a nap.
I have my mental penis. I have my gym penis.
Now I'm just imagining you like trying to lift like a 1 pound weight right there. You're like,
I'm telling you, man. What are you talking about? 5 pounds.
men's Kegels. Just shit, we're
Hey,
messing. We're gonna move
no.
on.
Have you seen those Asian like the dudes that strap the boulder to them and they squat?
Not, no, thank you. No,
I'll
mm-mm.
send you a video.
No, pass. I will not
They,
open it.
they have men's skirts on, so you can't really see, but you know it's connected.
No, thank you.
I'm just saying, like
This is
different world. We
that's not
just
my life.
explored the world. Anywho's,
Oh, all
yeah,
right.
we
We got
definitely did do a segment on gym dating, though.
gym
We,
dating.
we, we
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, maybe
because
that we can do that.
that's
Well, let's schedule that in February, right before your birthday, and we'll do it. Maybe we can do a Valentine's Day segment that week where we talk about nothing but love and garbage in the gym. Or,
and
well,
I'll bring up the time that I was invited to a Gallons Day. I've actually been to 2 different Gallons Day events.
I know because you bond well with women. That's why you got 5 fantasy girlfriends.
I know I love women.
Mhm. And women love you, Judah. All ages, all shapes, all sizes.
Yes, yes. You
Hmm.
know what?
What?
Just a gift from God. That's what it is. It's just a gift.
I mean, Gabriel tried to tell my mom. Lord,
Stop it, Amanda. Just stop it.
what? Because this is why you don't have any gym relationships. You're
I
so
know,
mean.
because you're
You're
so
so mean.
rigid.
You're so mean. You're so intense.
Yeah, I know. Guys realize that, you just, whew, it take a lot of work to snag that one.
It should. This
Like,
is high quality
okay,
work. This is high quality
so
work right here.
so are you telling me what do you consider? You're more of a zebra or a buffalo?
I don't know
What are
what that.
you?
Okay, we're back to the animal metaphors. None of it, I guess.
Because I look at it like this: like lions rarely chase zebra because
Okay.
them bad boys are fast.
Hmm.
They're elusive. They
Yeah.
can run for extreme amounts of times.
Yeah.
But the buffalo is definitely more powerful and will yield more meat. Like, what's the
Hmm.
bang for the buck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we did see that last year when we went on the safari when we were in Botswana. One of the days that we were out, the lions tried to get after some water buffalo.
When I was in Africa on my trip.
No, but for real, you're. I'm trying to say that your example is exactly right because they had
I
two
know.
different. We
I
watched
was
them
being
have.
a hater.
Yeah, you're being a hater. Yeah, little
That's
punk.
fine. That's fine.
Whatever. I was trying to say that you were right because there were two different opportunities that we saw them attempt to go after the water buffalo, and exactly like you said, the water buffalo were much slower, but they were larger, and so they rounded each other up into the giant group, and the lions couldn't get in because they could kick and hit them and buck them off with their horns in their head or whatever. And so the lions, had to run away. And so instead, they ended up going after one of the zebras, but one of the slower zebras. So they took maybe less meat than what they would have wanted, but they went after what they could actually get. So, like, I think it just depends on the mentality you have and how you're choosing to present yourself in that space. But I don't know. I don't.
Listen to what you just said. That was a whole dating segment right there.
I,
Listen to what you just like. That was that mind altering right there. That was
But
so
again, I
deep.
don't identify as the water buffalo or the zebra, so I don't know.
Are you an antelope? Because they ain't got a lot of meat.
I
Eating
don't know what
an
these I hate you. What are the analogies here?
eat,
I don't know.
eating antelope is like eating like wings. You know what I'm saying? You don't get a lot of meat on the wings, but they're fun.
I think I have way more substance than wings. Just
All right, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's in
no,
my
no.
mind. Like if I was a lion, an antelope would be like going to Buffalo Wild Wings. Getting a zebra is like getting a couple of those rotisserie chickens from Kroger. That'll fill you up.
Yeah.
Or eating that buffalo is like going to Roof Chris with an unlimited tab.
Then yeah, I guess if I'm trying to rank myself by animal, then water buffalo.
Oh
If you're
yeah.
forcing me to pick between those three, then yeah, that's how I would feel about myself.
No, you definitely are a water buffalo. Might be a giraffe.
Oh, hold on. What? This is going so sideways right now. I'm gonna have to split this interview into three parts because, like, first hour we were doing pretty good, got distracted a little bit. Second hour we got into some good deep cuts. This last half is I'm just gonna have to title it part three if you want to watch us spiral into goofy chaos.
Look, I'm just giving you the content. You got me on here. I'm gonna give you everything I got, girl.
I know. I appreciate you. I'm talking total nonsense about the animal kingdom inside the gym that I apparently don't go to often enough, and therefore I am no man's fantasy. Maybe that's a good.
Well, me and you got sushi train and the gym somewhere on our schedules.
Okay,
All right.
it's gonna be a good excuse for me to wear my new outfits.
See, there you go, being a buffalo.
Uh-huh.
Being
Yeah,
a
but they're
smelling
so
good
cute.
buffalo.
Did you not see what I put up? I did like a little
You got all
costume
8
haul.
outfits.
I thought it was cute. I thought I had this whole like I get these streaks of creativity, which is why like anytime like if you go to my Instagram, it's not serious, right? Like it's
No
not
one's is.
curated, it's not over the top. It's just me being myself, doing dumb stuff all the time. I thought it was funny. I
I
like to
saw all those. I saw all of those outfits.
yeah. That's it. That's all I was saying.
Duh.
I know.
I mean, they look great. Especially
That
the
red,
blue ones.
the blue ones were good. The red. I think the red's my favorite though. She
The,
fire. She is a different level of delusional confident in that red. Like that girl deadlifts 300 pounds. Amanda right now in reality cannot do that, but muscle mommy Amanda is trying to light shit up.
you just wait
That's
till you figure it out.
what figure out what
It.
it. How am I supposed to
Yep.
figure it
That's
out?
that's all I gotta say. It.
It.
Once you figure out how to be muscle mommy Amanda, be
Mm-hmm.
podcaster Amanda, be Megan. I came up with a new name for you. Your rap name,
My
since
rap.
you love, since you love Megan Thee Stallion.
If you call me the water
Ma-
buffalo, I'll punch you.
no, you Manda the Panda.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Who doesn't love pandas? First off,
Yeah, but no.
they're cute and cuddly, and they're
They're
pretty ferocious too. Like seriously,
uh-huh.
they will eat your face.
Yeah, I don't know if that's my rap name though. We can workshop
Ma-
it.
Manda the Panda.
No.
Well, that's what I call you. So
Okay. Anybody that's listening to this, do not slide into my DMs and call me that. This is great. No. I'm just gonna send them that photo of you that I have, the sticker where it's just you
don't,
staring down.
don't. That was my sexy face.
All right, so oh shoot. Okay, it would have been
That's
spring
2017.
2017, yeah, spring of 2017. That we talked about earlier, probably in part two, I think, if you go back and listen to this, because I am
Uh,
gonna have to split this episode up. Uh, In part 2, we mentioned our friend Madison, and Madison got married to Joe, and I took Judah with me as my date. And they had the wedding in Alabama, so I drove us down to Alabama, and I was in the wedding. And so Judah had some time to kill by himself, and he was doing a photo shoot in the hotel room, taking photos and like sending me some and stuff. And there's one photo where both the bed in the background, both beds are messed up, and he's like looking real proud. It's a photo of just him all stoic and staring into the mirror with the two beds all messed up and clothes everywhere, and he's just like looking at it, and I'm like, this is a father's worst nightmare. Like, this fucking photo. And dead ass, no lie, like dead ass, I have had that as your caller ID for a decade. It's just that photo. You don't look like that anymore. Like, you have a completely different hairstyle, all that. But
Oh
like,
my
that is
God.
my favorite photo of all, probably of my friends of all time, ever.
He's so lame.
It's,
So lame.
but it's
And that was the weekend I
you were
lost my
so
ID in the
cute.
club.
You were
Remember I
right,
lost my ID?
huh?
Remember I lost my ID in the club?
That's right. We did go to a club afterwards. Yeah, yeah,
God,
after the wedding. Mm-hmm. It
dang
was a
it.
wild. It was a wild weekend, but that was some good times.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Which one was funner, Memphis or Birmingham?
I think they were both great because they're both of them were my friends from college. Memphis was a good way to get you introduced to everybody, you know.
Which got me invited
Which
to
got you
the.
invited to the next one, yeah. So I think it was a good intro one because we could be chill, hang out at the reception, and we stayed up late down at the bar because that one was at the Peabody, so they got to see you as wedding guests, but then also as just like chill at the bar, post party kind of thing. But then when we went to the one in Alabama, I think you had more fun there because like I had to be gone, like because I was actually in the wedding in that at that
Yeah.
point, so you got to be more independent and you got to meet people face to face, like one on one, and introduce yourself without having to use me as like the intro. So I feel like you got to make more connections on your own, which then
And I
made
was in Birmingham, which is my hometown
yeah, which is
anyway.
your
So
hometown and stuff. But then that led to you having more fun and stuff on the dance floor because like more people would want to come up and talk to you, and like I felt
yeah.
like that one was more fun because you got to let loose a bit more and you got to interact with more people versus the first one. We were going from like, okay, you have to do this phase and then this phase and then this phase, whatever. Um, so I think they were both good, but I think
Yeah.
you
That,
probably had more fun at the second one.
yeah. Yeah. That and being at the club where they
The
had the
clerk.
wedding
Mm-hmm.
was kind of like it was kind of a surreal moment because like my grandma and a lot of my family members used to work at the club, and I never met my grandma. She died the year before I was born.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, my mom was pregnant with me when she died, so
Mm-hmm.
I never got to meet her. But that was an opportunity to go to somewhere that she had worked for a long time and just kind of experience it. So I had never been there, and I grew up in Birmingham, and I had never been to the club, and it was like a cool, just the overall cool environment. So
Yeah, yeah, it's a
yeah,
good vibe. We had a great time. But yeah, all my friends are married now, Judah. So sorry,
dang it,
ain't got no more people getting married
that
anytime soon yet.
you gotta get some more single friends.
I gotta get more friends. Oh, it's hard. It's hard making friends in your 30s. Like again, kind of like being that awkward adult at the gym. Like I go to the grocery store, I go to the gym, and I go to the dog park. That's it. That's where I'm at. And at any point during the day, you can guarantee that I'm either at home teleworking, I'm at the dog park, or I'm at the gym or the grocery store. Like I am not fun. I don't go anywhere else. I don't try and do a whole lot. I might go out once a month with some friends, like go to a concert, go to a comedy show, try a new restaurant. But like,
But yeah, don't forget she was in Africa. So yeah, don't let
well,
her put
I
this
saved
pity
that
train
money
on us.
because I'm not trying to do a pity train. I'm just saying I don't.
I don't do
Go.
much.
You're telling me to go find more single
I
friends.
just go to I just go to Africa. I don't do much.
I did one girl trip last year That was a big deal, and I'm doing it
Go,
again this year. Going to a
going
different.
to Aldi's for me is off the beaten path.
Okay,
Okay.
well, I can't help it if I'm living my life to the fullest, and you're doing whatever it is you be doing. Okay,
You know
Mister,
what?
I'm not going to talk to her for months on end, but then I'm going to come back and do a podcast episode for 3 hours.
But that's our relationship.
I know.
Landon, first off,
Stop hating on me.
before we went on any of our wedding excursions,
Yeah.
we probably didn't talk for like months at a time, and then you just randomly called me, "Hey, Judy, you want to go to a wedding?" I was like, "Okay." Next thing you know,
Yeah.
that's just how
You're
our.
a good time though. I figured you'd like it.
First off, we're gonna rephrase the way she said that.
What? That
Judah
you're
is not just a good time, ladies. I have substance to me. Imagine they got me out here in these streets. Judah's a good time.
I'm sure you told your friends that too. They're like, "Who's that white girl
I
in your
did.
story?" And you're like, "Just some chick."
Just a good time.
She's just
That's, ah, how does a simple sentence make you feel such a way?
Oh, I was just joking around, but I
I
mean,
know, but it's words.
oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
No. Look, I am on the George Clooney plan, okay?
George Clooney brand. Okay.
Yeah.
Which
I'm
is
on, I have up until like maybe 50 to start a family.
oh,
And,
okay.
yeah. Because, I mean, George Clooney, look, had his first kid at what? 50
I
something?
don't know. Maybe.
He
Yeah.
has he has maintained the world's most eligible bachelor for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Him, Derek Jeter, a couple of guys I look up to.
Sure.
Like, I want to make, I want to take the stigma off of being single at 40. Because for some reason or another, you know what the number one question I get asked by women?
What is it?
If you're such a great guy, Judah, if you're so interesting, Judah, what's the problem? Why are you single at 40? Because there has to be a red flag.
They say it just like that.
That's how they say it in my head.
Oh, Judah.
Yes. That's how they say
What's
it
your
in my
response?
head.
What's your response? Because I have a response already built in. I already know what I say when people ask me that kind of question.
Well, therapy has taught me how to simplify everything, and
Okay.
I haven't found my type. Nope, just ain't found my type. That you see what I did? You tried to open up a little flap of the box, and I just closed it back down and said what I said. Because I learned that the
Yeah.
more and more I answer those other questions on the outside, I'm slowly getting myself roped into what the red flag might be.
Is that because you don't want to discuss the red flag with that individual at that moment, or are you avoiding trying to figure out what the red flag is?
No, I'm very aware of what the red flag is, but
Okay.
I think that this is an equal opportunity, society that we live in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hang around and find out. Just give me a shot. Give me a shot. And
Well,
once you find the red flag, and then you can deal with you dealing with the red flag.
I am.
Yeah, you love the red flag, actually.
Wait, you is the red flag or my own red
Yeah.
flag?
No,
Oh.
my red flag. The reason that I'm single at 40
Mm-hmm.
is what most people actually appreciate about me.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm remarkably unpredictable. Like,
Yeah.
unless it comes down to things like bodybuilding.
Right.
There's certain things that I'm very regimented and structured to, but
Mm-hmm.
from the outside looking in and the decision making that I make, it's hard to kind of figure out what my moves are, what my thought processes are, and it's hard for a woman to get comfortable with those standards. So I know my red flag,
Well, good. That's self-awareness is a first step.
you know,
Right. Yeah.
to wherever you step into.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
I'm just, I'm afraid right now to, like, just the thought of a relationship right now, like a serious, like friendships, all those types of relationships, cool. I can
Mm-hmm.
deal with those, and I've learned to be able to let go. But that was another one of my big fears. Is like when you meet a friend, you got to keep them forever. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, and you have to put forth the effort to maintain the relationship, whether or not they do it. You know what I'm saying? Whether they put the energy, you have to do it. And that was one thing that was just always like hurtful to me because I'm a over lover. I'm an overachiever. I'm a over everything. Like I just do stuff to the extreme sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And you do that kind of stuff with the wrong type of person, it'll drain you. And it'll drain you from more than just your time, money, and resources. It'll drain a lot of your integrity. It'll drain a lot of your confidence. So I'm learning now to, just take people for who they are and keep any relationship surface level until they possess the necessary things to accept all those unique nuances about me. And I'm very unique.
Yes, you are. Never met another Judah.
And you won't.
No.
Unless Judah Jr. comes along, which the world deserves.
Well, maybe one day you'll be able to grace the world with your Judah Jr.
Hey, stay tuned. 10 years from now, maybe. George Clooney. George Clooney.
George Clooney over here. Yeah. You're
I
ridiculous.
don't even want to talk, but that's scary, man. That's God.
Mm-hmm.
Having a kid?
Human legacy. Yeah. That's insane.
God. Having kids is a scare. How did my mom have 9 of them? Jeez.
We'd have to ask her. We'll bring her on one day. We'll get her to
Oh
talk.
my God. You think this interview went long?
Mm-hmm.
My mama will bring out baby pictures. He got little Judah when he was like, Mama,
Mm-hmm.
don't show that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
She
have
just
no
let it
idea.
be.
She swears that I'm still 12. When she looked, I guarantee when my mom looks at me, she sees a teenager. Never in her mind does it ever register that I will be 40 years old in March.
Well, you're always going to be her baby. I don't think that's going to change no matter how old you get.
Yeah.
How is your mom doing?
She is in the living room right now, spying on neighbors and reading the Bible.
Sounds very Christian of her.
Yeah, she is looking out the window,
Yeah.
making sure that the neighbors are parking in their proper spots in their driveway, and you know, no one's pooping in the yard as they walk their dog by. So,
All right. There you go.
as my mama, just for anybody listening, if you live in my neighborhood
Watch
and
out.
you walk by my house and you poop in my yard, my mom is going to snitch on you. So just FYI.
Just clean up after your pet, ladies and gentlemen. That is the core message of this entire podcast. Pick up your dog
I
shit.
just why
I don't
don't
know, man.
like
I don't know. All right. Well, let's wrap it up because I know you probably have 5 girlfriends you got to go fantasize about at the gym now. But you got any final words of encouragement or advice for people that are going through maybe a similar stage of life of you right now and they're trying to figure out how to maintain all that balance and balance between living their life as best they can, so their lifestyle, maintaining that, and then also still trying to go after their goals? Like how do you maintain both without losing one over the other?
well, the best advice I can give to a person who is in that place in their lives where life hasn't happened quite as they had planned on it happening, I want them to understand that regardless of where you are or what circumstances you found yourself in, you're absolutely blessed. And once you understand that, you can now take that blessing and put it towards the future. I'm about to be 40 years old. I don't have kids. I've never been married. If I looked at it as a negative thing, I wouldn't be able to utilize it towards my ultimate goal of being the happiest version of myself. I'm looking at maybe God put me in this state of my life to learn things that's going to help me maintain the future blessings. So wherever you are in your life, understand that it is a blessing to be where you are because it could always be worse. There's a lot of people who would, in a drop of a hat, snap a finger and trade lives with you because theirs is a little bit more strenuous than yours. So never look at the negatives that are going on in your life. Always look at the things that you're blessed with having, blessed with being, having the opportunity to experience, and just, I talked about cutting people and burning bridges, for my birthday, but also being able to facilitate those relationships in your life that actually mean a lot to you. Take your energy out of what doesn't serve you and totally focus on everything that will serve you and will create the happiness that you're looking for, and you'll be okay.
I love that. Thank you, Judah. And there you have it, folks. The illustrious Judah Leonidas has now graced us with his presence, his wisdom, and his jokes. But I love you so much, brother. Thank you so much for coming on the show again. I really appreciate it. You always offer great insight and levity and another perspective for the audience members out there that are trying to rebuild their life, possibly through fitness as a tool, but also just to maintain their own balance. And it's good to hear from you, and so I appreciate it so much. But tell everybody
Awesome.
where they can find you, Judah, if they want to follow you in your journey, or they want to reach out to you about either fitness tips or working with you one day. What's the best way to do that?
So I'm keeping it very simple. Instagram, Facebook, Judah Lionitis, Judah.Lionitis on Instagram. No, it's Judah_Lionitis on. Just look up Judah Lionitis. Yeah, just tag me and all that stuff. And on
Cool.
Facebook, and I'm gonna do a better job of, posting more content and keeping people more informed with, tricks of the trade and how to really utilize the tools towards a bodybuilding lifestyle. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Wonderful. Everybody, I will make sure to add that to the show notes so that way you can reach out and follow along with Judah. So you can find his contact info there. You can also reach out to me at askwhatnowpodcast@gmail.com. Let us know what you liked about the show. You can leave comments on Apple and Spotify. Leave us a 5-star review on Apple. Every little bit counts. So all of your feedback is always greatly appreciated. Leave us some notes. Let us know what you're into, what you'd like to hear about next, or if you have any questions about how to navigate your path forward when you're feeling lost during major life transitions like we do. So we may not have the answers, but we'll definitely give you some fun insights.
we'll Google it.
We'll Google it. Yeah, we'll use that computer and let you know. We'll see what ChatGPT has to say. No, I'm just kidding. But please reach out, like, share, subscribe, review, send the episode to your friends. Let us know what you think. And just remember, wanderers are always welcome.